Kristen, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. How can I help you today?
Well, I am 45, and I am right now a homemaker and caretaker. My father lives with me, and I have an adopted special needs daughter, and I have 2 other teenage daughters at home. And I'm just thinking about the future and how I could do something in a few years and how I can prepare for that and what to do. And
yeah, I love this call.
I get a lot of ideas. Yeah.
Good. Well, that's a great sign. I would love to know if you were to think really quickly about a lot of the ideas you've had lately or some ideas that have always kind of stayed at the top of your head and heart.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a theme, is there a theme? Does that make sense? My question?
Yes.
What's the theme?
The theme is probably encouraging people, and I always wanted to be a missionary, and I like discipling people, like women.
Great.
I like disseminating information.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school to be a teacher, and then I did human services in my master's.
Nice. All right. So this is great. So what are the ideas?
I worked in mental health.
Okay, good. So you are by nature, I see some themes here.
Yeah.
I think you care deeply for people. You have huge compassion.
Yeah, for sure.
And you also have a love of instruction because you see a need, you feel deeply, but then you want to inform, instruct, guide.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, that's beautiful. So what are the ideas that you are, because let's just strip all this. It's just you and me, okay? Let's just strip all of the doubts and fears away. And let's just assume that you can actually do, when the season of life allows you, you can do the thing you want to do. Which one of all the things you think about, which is the one you try first?
I think I would like to tell people stories to encourage others or share, advocate for missionaries.
How would you advocate for missionaries?
I don't know. I don't really know that well too much, but if they needed someone to speak for them while they're on the field and to encourage them and other people when they can't be here to do it.
Interesting.
Share their stories.
Yeah, no, we need to get a little more concrete than this. So I'm going to pull you back into, because the share the stories part, I think you can figure that out later. But as far as helping missionaries while on the field, what are their needs? Have you talked to some missionaries, say, hey, what are your biggest needs that you wish you had support and help for while you're overseas? Have you had that conversation?
I have not.
That's where I'd start.
Okay.
Because we'll never be, as much advice as I could give you, and I could try to get creative on this call, but I will hit a limit right there. Because we need to know specifically what needs they have. What support do they wish they had while they're overseas?
Right.
So you need to start there. And I would interview at least 3 missionaries, missionary families, or mission organizations. Go, hey, because if you're going to do this, you have to have a product or service. So if you're going to go work, unless this is going to be all ministry and volunteer, is there a plan to get paid for this?
I mean, that would be nice too.
All right. Well, that's the point. So here's the deal. We must think in terms of a service or a product.
Okay.
Sometimes it's both.
Right.
So as you begin to gather information and learn about this, the ideas will come to you if you have a construct like, okay, so based on their needs, what service could I provide? Based on their needs, what product could I provide? Now, understand that these missionaries are limited financially.
Right.
So you got to think through that.
Right.
And so every idea you have, so you could go, well, as I look into that, maybe I'm just going to do that as a ministry, a personal ministry. But I'm going to go over here and get paid to help these people. So here's what I want to do. I want to give you my Get Clear assessment, okay?
Okay.
This is a 15-minute assessment, and you're going to get a very detailed report on what you do best, what work you love, and then what results motivate you to get fired up, right? and it's going to put
Right.
it in a purpose statement. It's going to help you with more ideas, okay? So hang on the line. I'm going to get you that assessment and my book, From Paycheck to Purpose, which will help you get there once you figure out what there is.